Hi, my name is Lisa Okolish-Miller. Judge Todd McKinney and I are proud to nominate Brian Canale for the 2023 Game Changer Award. We nominated Brian because not only does his business feed patrons, but he feeds the community literally. He donates so many meals to organizations and fundraisers. He's just feeding everyone all the time.
And he also volunteers for the Birdie Bag program. He chairs the high school football turf project, and he just gives back to the community through his time and his talent, his business in so many ways. He just does amazing things.
Please help me welcome the 2023 Game Changer Award winner, Brian Canale.
I started at 12 years old washing dishes on Sundays. I liked it then. I got an accounting degree and I decided to stay in the family business. I enjoyed it that much. My grandfather and grandmother started the Hopocan Gardens. My grandmother came from Belgrade's. My grandfather owned this building. It was a bar at the time. And so they decided there was a chicken house on the east side of town. Let's open a chicken house on the west side. One of the lessons I learned from my grandfather, he said, we're in the food business, everybody eats. He said, don't turn anybody away. Make sure they get fed, nobody goes away hungry. That's the biggest lesson that I ever got from him, is make sure you feed people. Well, I've taken that premise of making sure people get fed and basically made that my calling in life. We do the Chicken Open, and one of our big benefactors of that is the Akron-Canton Regional Food Bank. Also the Ben Curtis Foundation, where they feed students during long weekends when they don't have school lunches. They put Birdie bags together, so we donate to that. We pick up their empty bins from the schools. We load them in our 40-foot truck and we deliver them back to his office in Kent so that they can be refilled and delivered back to the schools on the next holiday. How did I get involved with the turf? They asked. So there was quite a few of us that pulled together and decided, listen, we have to do this and get this program done. Natural grass is not good for high schools. It's too costly to upkeep. We needed to upgrade the stadium. We needed to save the schools some money. It was something that the city needed. I had the point in my life where I had the time and that I could do it, and so I got involved and we got it finished. Once the turf is in, they have not just sporting events, they have reading under the lights for the elementary school kids. They have movies on the turf. So it's not just for the football team and not just for the stadium, not just for the schools to save money. It benefits all the students at all the grade levels. I think sports is a way for students that are struggling with school to stay in school. Maybe they're struggling with social issues. It's a way for them to conform, to fit in, to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. It's more than just playing the game. It's being part of a team. The reason for the chicken sandwiches at the stadium was we were trying to raise money for the turf. And so we were trying to find creative ways to do that. So everything that we sold chicken sandwich wise, we sold at the stadium went into the turf fund. I think the auction that we had, the first auction, was the most awesome fundraiser I've ever been part of. Coach Gatto got the football helmet that the team runs out of. That was the entrance to the auction, so everybody got to walk through the auction. We turned on the lights at the stadium so they could go in and see the stadium as it was. It was still grass, and they could see how it was tore up. We had the band and the cheerleaders come in, just like a football game. It was off the charts. The community's been so good to me. They gave me a start athletically. They gave me a start commercially. The city has been such a great place to grow up. You have a park in every neighborhood that you could go to. We had such a strong school system It was such a great community growing up in that I think it was part of my duty to try and maintain some of that. And that's why I think it's just important that everybody, if you've ever loved your city, is you got to give back.